Hello, my fellow nuts. Welcome back to my channel. I know you haven't seen like in quite a while. I was sick for a long time, but something came my idea. I seen people like rank the like executions, characters, deaths, plot twists, and everything. But I never seen them actually rank the culprits themselves. Like, was the murder playing good? Was the deception good? And like personal opinion, like did they enjoy it? Blah 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 and stuff. And yeah, were there any clues behind like all that stuff? And I realized that no one really did this, I think. So I think I'm the first one, which is honestly pretty cool. And today we'll be ranking the Dangan bar. Where was I? Oh yeah, just like ranking the culprits, how good they were, entertaining, etc. And I feel like the best to start is with the first chapter with the iconic 11037 Leon Kuwata. And that was I mean, it is kind of entertaining, but how did Leon not see those giant numbers? Sure, okay, Saika did go like in front of it, but like he still could have seen the one or something, like, and he didn't think to get rid of it. I mean, but like overall his plan was flawed, and he left too many evidence behind. He used his own toolkit and stuff, etc., etc. But I feel like for a start, it's not that horrendous. It's yeah, I don't really have anything much to say. It's a overall okay start to the game, and yeah, now we come to chapter 2, to Mondo Ubada. I'ma say I'm not too sure where to put Mono. I'm switching better but still flawed, or wow, pretty amazing. Since sure, there were no linking ties to Mondo. Basically, he moved all evidence, and the case was complex. I give him that. He moved the body from the boys to the girls, and then sure, it was made more complicated by Byakuya Togami, but there were no direct links to him. No, there wasn't actually any link to him. The only thing that made him lose the trial was the slip up with the what's this called? With the blue tracksuit he mentioned for whatever reason. And what else? And his handbook was broken because it was in the sauna. Sauna, yeah, in the sauna when Hifumi found it. I realized that in the first game, besides the first trial, maybe the fifth one too, I'm not sure. Every culprit has that. Every culprit messes up, like says something they shouldn't have known, or just straight up say something incorrectly, and then they're like, you're the killer, or you're innocent, or something like that. I realized that the first game has quite a lot of those, like with Mondo, his mention of the blue tracksuit, because let's be honest, if Mondo didn't mention it, the cast will be full. Oh wait, I remember. Kyoko did mention that Mondo did refer to males, and okay, it's a better but still flawed. I mean, Mondo isn't the smartest meathead. He just switched because it was a promise. He wanted to keep a secret and stuff. And I feel like he didn't realize that he accidentally made a a complex case, and because of his slip-ups, it's not a wow, pretty amazing. It's a better but still flawed plan. And overall, I personally enjoyed it. It was definitely a so much step higher than the first case, because like this time there's no 11037 something like that. It's just based on the clues and the alibis and etc. Like, it's actually pretty good. Now comes the controversial opinion, but first, before we come to Celestia Lundberg, we gotta do a honorable mentions first. Hifumi. Hifumi is technically a killer, since he did kill Taka, changed the crime scenes, removed evidence, and etc. I feel like it's kind of hard to say, because he didn't come up with the plan himself. He only followed Celeste's orders. But I feel like overall it's not a very complex case, but I'm not. The problem is with Hifumi that he was part of something bigger in Celeste's plan, so I'm not really sure. But his acting was convincing, I must say. Somehow he fooled Byakuya, Toko, that he was bleeding and stuff. I mean, he did have that blood, but still, and he convinced him that he was that he died. That's actually pretty good. But overall, I mean, damn, that was bad. If we just look at it from a basis, without Celeste, that he killed Targa, removed something with the body, and it's still horrendous. It's bad, I must say. But I mean, it's not the worst. So sorry for me, you're going down to them. That was bad. Personal entertainment for me, difficult to say. I'm not too sure, but damn, that was bad. I'ma just put him there as a culprit. No. But Celeste, this is honestly gonna be probably the controversial opinion for me. I'm putting her at wow, pretty amazing. I think the only flaw that she had was she acted way out of character, gave Hifumi way too much power in that slip-off again. Like, that was, I feel like, unnecessary. They could have just mentioned the e-handbook, and that would have also like done her in or something. Like, that was, I still don't get it why that decision was made and why she said it. But the problem is, I always rank her case 3 cases so high, like Celeste's. It's because of the entertainment value. I don't have a favorite case in the whole franchise, but I have definitely a most obsessed case, which is definitely Celestia's whole Wobo justice, dying people's shenanigans, attack people. But I see that her plan is, how do I say this, quite not good. I mean, the problem is that Hifumi didn't really destroy any evidence. He just kind of left them everywhere to find. And pinning Yasuhiro is also stupid. Like, come on. But I know, it's just, I love this case. It's definitely the most obsessed case, and Celeste's breakdown is honestly the cherry on top of everything. And yeah, TBH is, this is honestly probably the most controversial opinion, since I always see like case 3 always so like down. I feel like if it was other people, it would be like, damn, that was bad, or nothing to say, just what the fuck, you know? Yeah. This is definitely my opinion, but also very biased, as you can see. And it comes, before we talk about Sakura, we gotta mention Ari, since I'm not sure if I still count her as, but she did change the crime scene, make her out to be a killer, and she did call. She was the one who did hide the truth, but it's difficult to say really that. But I feel like we got an insight to how Ari plans, if she ever did a murder case. And I mean, it's Hifumi level stuff. It's it's very basic. The only thing that was because like not basic was because of Yasuhiro's and Toko's involvement in that case. That's why I feel like it became more confusing and stuff. But I mean, yeah, aside from that, there's not really much to add, TBH. Sure, I mean, it's hard to say. Should I count Aoi? I mean, she isn't really a killer, like on Junko or Hifumi's level, but I'ma just rank her at damn, that was bad, because her whole confession and thing only lasted like 5 minutes. And yet comes to Sakura. I feel like they're honestly quite a duo, and I do wanna make a trigger warning for people who aren't very good with sensitive topics, because Sakura is the victim and the culprit. And I feel like what I found interesting that Celeste, aside from Junko, I mean, Junko isn't really a culprit to say, but aside from her, Celeste is the only one who actually planned a whole murder, and it was the first double murder of the entire franchise. So I feel like it makes her more villainous, like overall. But aside from that, Sakura, hard to rank. But not only that, because it's sad. Her whole like she getting attacked by Yasuhiro and Togo, the people who she wanted to just talk to, and she had planned that she had to take a poison of bottle, but Aoi found her, and Sakura said, basically like said, oh, can you grab me some protein? Aoi went, but realized that too late. It's not really a plan, TBH. It's a basic plan, and I don't really want to put her next to Hifumi. But I'ma put K enough, but still weak. She had a clear mind what to do, because she was revealed as a traitor. That's the whole. But it only caused, honestly, more chaos and sadness towards other people. And honestly, Aoi's case, it's okay enough, TBH. I feel like, yeah, I think they're honestly what made the case also. Like, sure, Sakura's, I feel like everybody kind of guessed that because of the locked door. But I mean, what an entertaining case. I can't say fun because that's rude, but Sakura, yeah, I don't know what to say really, because it's honestly, a unique circumstance, and she isn't really part of the class trial. But I feel like, yeah, honestly, this is where I'm gonna put it okay enough, but still big, since technically her plan did not really work out. Byakuya did not come to see Sakura. Yasuhiro attacked because of a bon. I mean, Yasuhiro is Yasuhiro. Also, I'm not sure really. Toko says Genocide Jack, and Aoi finding her and tampering with the scene and trying to get herself framed because of Monokuma's fake note of Sakura. But in the end, it still gave them hope and take down Junko and Oshima. Honorable mentions because, like with Hifumi, kind of, she isn't technically a culprit. Sure, in case 5, she did make a murder plan, like case 5, but she never actually killed Mukuro, since technically, sure, she was dressed up as Junko and was betrayed, but Mukuro did technically break the rules of the killing game, no attacking the headmaster. So but case 5 is honestly so entertaining and fun, since you have no idea what's happening. It's either you or Kyoko, and honestly, it's definitely a highlight of the game. But I'm not sure, because it's a 50-50. Literally, if Makoto didn't say anything, then he would execute it and die. But we know that that doesn't happen, since Otonaki student and stuff survives. But if Makoto did something, Kyoko would have been executed. And that's what have happened, what Jinko wanted. So it's basically it's in between these kind of feel like if Kyoko did die, would be here because it worked. But Makoto ultimately survived, so better but still flawed. But but I'm putting her well pretty amazing because that was honestly a amazing backup plan and like crazy like what to call it crazy like to do to basically your own sister's body. And I feel like of that case, because of that case, basically everything towards the mastermind was revealed. Honestly, the bruises on the body, the Jinko, etc., etc., the fake. Basically, Jinko kind of doomed herself. But I feel like that was part of the plan because Jinko gets easily bored. And yeah, wow, the two of the ponytails are next to each other. Ironic, but yeah, this is my ranking. So we have at the bottom Leon Kuwata with nothing to say, just what the fuck, because I mean that's self-explanatory. Like, how did you not see? Like, how did you not see those giant two? Obviously LL or something, but yeah. Honestly, I gotta say, I did not realize when I played slash when I watched a playfield, I did not realize like it took me like 5 minutes to realize that it was 11037, which honestly I'm quite embarrassed by. But yeah, that's his placement. Then comes honorable mention Hifumi, because sure, because he's technically also a culprit but got killed by Celeste, which makes her the culprit of the entire murder plan. Which honestly, Celeste could have killed another person. So we almost had a triple kill, but I feel like that would have ruined the entire plan. Like, duh, would it? But still, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that Celeste has an extra kill ready because, sure, Celeste only killed Hifumi. So yeah, but Celeste is so weak. I swear. She literally bonked Hifumi with a hammer, and he still was able to come back and say or something like that, and still died. Like, damn, Celeste, no muscle game. Then comes Sakura and Aoi. They're honestly both intertwined without that, since Sakura did invite Yasuhiro and Toko and stuff, and Aoi messed up was basic not the person behind the case, but more an accomplice, kinda maybe. But I'm putting them next to each other. Wait, I should have put Sayaka in this since she planned a murder case to kill Leon Fremakoto. Nah, even if Sayaka it was like like next to Hifumi, like damn, that was bad. Like, it's like, come on. I mean, sure, you could have survived, but I mean, there's still many evidence still pointing to you as the culprit. But I feel like Sayaka didn't know. Yeah, Sayaka, when she tried to kill Leon, she didn't know that that was a class trial and everyone would die. I'm not saying that she is still going to put everybody's life on the line, but I'm just saying that she didn't know about the class trial. I'm just saying. Then comes Mondo. I feel like if people did this ranking, they would have done like Celeste here and Mondo here, but this is my tier list. So yeah, Mondo. I mean, his plan was actually solid, but he's just not that smart, and he immediately referred Chihiro as a guy. I know there's a lot of debate, but in the game, that's what Mondo called him, so don't attack me. And him mentioning the blue tracksuit and the e-handbook, like, these musically evidence put him, basically made his grave, which is surprising. Then comes Celestia at wow, pretty amazing because I am biased, and I mean, her plan is entertaining if we go through it the first time. I feel like every murder plan is entertaining if we go through the first play. But Celeste is there was so much moving parts of it. You're moving, and I feel like it's the only one of the few trials that actually used well not only the school layout, like overall the entire layout to its advantage. Like we were going to the second we went to the third and second and first and second, third. We were basically going everywhere. And I feel like that's kind of missing from the others, since if a new area or island or whatever opens up, just that murder only happens there. And most of the evidence also there, which is kind of shame since the other floors became rather useless. But it's kind of my way of thinking. Then comes Junko, and at last comes Junko, honorable mentions, because she didn't kill Mukuro, but not technically, it's weird, but her case 5 and case 6 is honestly pretty amazing, I gotta say. And yeah, this is my ranking of the Trigger Happy Havoc cast. Yeah, no one is that like perfection, but I mean you can't. Well, yeah, this is my ranking. Excited to see what's yours, and yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.